One of the main reasons people buy brand new cars is the promise of a worry-free ownership experience. However, there are several models most likely to visit dealerships sooner and more often than others. Consumer Reports surveys take a deep dive into the numerous things that can go wrong with a vehicle. They weigh the severity of each type of problem to create a predicted reliability score for each vehicle. Consumer Reports must have at least 2 model years of data in calculating the predicted reliability score for the car to be considered for this list. Before we continue, please subscribe and hit the bell button on for more informative automotive videos. Number 7. 2022 Subaru Ascent. Overall predicted reliability rating is 18 out of 100. The 2019 Subaru Ascent has transmission problems, which may include gear selector or leakage, transmission computer problems, and clutch adjustment issues. The climate system in the 2019 Subaru Ascent is also problematic. This could be anything from the blower fan working improperly to refrigerant leakage. Other problem areas in the 2019 Subaru Ascent include the brakes, as well as power equipment and in-car electronics. The biggest complaints in the 2020 Subaru Ascent include the paint and trim, body integrity, and power equipment. Currently, the biggest problems in the 2021 Subaru Ascent include the paint and trim, body integrity, and power equipment. Number 6. 2022 Tesla Model Y. Overall reliability rating is 18 out of 100. The 2021 model year faced a high number of complaints regarding the automatic emergency braking system of the affected vehicles. Among the total complaints faced by the 2022 model of the Model Y to date, the reports regarding the automatic emergency braking system amount the highest. Apart from that, there were a few complaints regarding the infotainment system malfunction and the safety system of the vehicle. Several models of the Tesla Model Y in the 2020 and 2021 model years were affected by abrupt acceleration with airbags failing to deploy. Some of the complaints mentioned that while driving at low speeds, the vehicle accelerated suddenly and collided. During the collision, none of the airbags were deployed. The Tesla Model Y problems also include the malfunctioning of the automatic emergency braking system of several models. All the complaints stated that while driving, the collision avoidance system would engage unnecessarily and slow down the vehicle rapidly by applying brakes. Both the 2020 and 2021 models face this issue. A couple of complaints mentioned that while driving, the infotainment system screen froze and all the vehicle controls became inoperable. Another electrical issue related to the infotainment display with an error message stating "unable to drive," with the vehicle refusing to move. The Tesla Model Y air conditioning problems have also annoyed the buyers. Users have reported that the system would automatically set itself at the lowest temperature. In several cases, the heating system in a few 2021 Tesla Model Ys failed to work as desired in harsh climatic conditions. Number 5. 2022 Volkswagen Tiguan. Overall reliability rating is 17 out of 100. Major problem areas in previous Volkswagen Tiguan models include brake issues in the 2019 Volkswagen Tiguan, body integrity problems in the 2019 and 2021, and power equipment in the 2020. A lot of Tiguans from the 2019 and 2020 models faced delayed engine and hesitant acceleration problems. The complaint said that post-driving for some time, if the vehicle is stopped at a stoplight or while taking a turn, the engine would become unresponsive during accelerating. Even if the motor started to respond, the acceleration would be slow with considerable lugging of the engine as well. Plenty of Tiguans from the 2018 to 2020 model years were affected by transmission-related issues. In continuation to the hesitant acceleration problems, the transmission of the affected vehicles would malfunction. The gearbox would jump through gears frequently and unnecessarily. As a result, the engine RPM would constantly stay at high speeds, overheating the engine. A widely known issue with some Volkswagen vehicles, the engine oil burning problem didn't spare the Tiguan as well. Plenty of 2020 models face this problem where brand new and fairly used vehicle would burn excessive engine oil. This led to frequent refilling of the engine oil. The 2022 Tiguan has already faced 2 recalls regarding a possible suspension failure and braking system leakage. Number 4. 2022 Chevrolet Silverado 1500. Overall reliability rating is 11 out of 100. Some of the issues reported include the 2022 Chevrolet Silverado engine, drive system, and transmission. Other problem areas were the power equipment and in-car electronics. One of the most reported issues is Chevy Silverado drivers' reports is a fuel tank pressure sensor malfunction. In some cases, the airbags don't work as intended and occupants are put at risk. There are also serious issues occurring with the powertrain. A common problem Silverado drivers come across is the truck being stuck in park. To shift out of park, drivers have to press the brake, which activates the brake light and the shift interlock solenoid. Many owners of the Chevy Silverado 1500 regular cab have reported problems related to rattling noise coming from the engine. There are many complaints reported by different model years of the current generation's Chevy Silverado 1500 regular cab mentioning the loss of power while accelerating. Since 2014, the Silverado's reliability history has been deteriorating. Buyers will likely have fewer issues with the higher level trim, but Consumer Reports says the interior of the LT trim is unimpressive. Number 3. 2022 Ford Mustang. Trailing at the bottom and among its competitors, the 2022 Ford Mustang ranked with a reliability score of 9 out of 100. Based on Consumer Reports ratings and testing, the Mustang has also been declining over the past several years as far as overall reliability verdict. While most of the complaints are mechanical, the Mustang suffers from minor electrical and structural concerns as well, the most common issues reported by the buyers. In a handful of cases, the airbags have failed to deploy in case of a crash. Across all the model years of the current generation, buyers of the Ford Mustang Coupe have reported a ticking noise from the engine bay. This could be caused by the slapping of the pistons, which can lead to the failure of the engine if not treated timely. When turning into parking spots or making low-speed turns, buyers of the Ford Mustang have reported the vehicle to accelerate without any input. In some cases, buyers have reported the braking system to lose its capabilities and fail. Number 2. 2022 Ford Explorer. According to Consumer Reports, the 2022 Ford Explorer has a predicted reliability score of 8 out of 100. Since the predicted reliability ranking is based on issues with the 2020 and 2021 model years, the biggest problems seem to be related to the 2020 Explorer's body integrity, electronics, power equipment, and transmission. Each of these areas has fewer complaints for the 2021 Ford Explorer model year. This could mean that the issues are being solved. One of the most common Ford Explorer problems involves transmission issues. The Explorer seems to be prone to lurching and jolting, which can be unsettling. If your vehicle doesn't let you go into gear, slips out of gear while you're driving, or jumps gears without warning, you might have transmission trouble. Another common issue involves warping and bubbling paint. This can be frustrating because you don't want your new 2022 Ford Explorer to have chipped paint. This can also lead to rust and corrosion. Number 1. 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE. The 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE is a luxury SUV that may initially draw people in with its good looks and Mercedes-Benz name. Yet how much is that worth when the 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE has just landed on Consumer Reports' list of most unreliable cars of the year? In fact, the GLE is the least reliable car of the year. It gets only 5 out of 100 for reliability. There are some big red flags in the 2022 Mercedes-Benz GLE. Some of these include engine problems as well as those with the electrical system and climate system. The body integrity, hardware, and in-car electronics also get low reliability ratings. Thanks for watching. Before you go, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and hit the bell button on for more informative videos. Stay tuned.